What's going on? Matt Savoca here from Awesemo.com, bringing you my top 3 plays on PrizePicks in the NBA for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. We are doing a two-day special here with our PrizePicks video starting today. Of course, tomorrow we will be back with another video getting you ready for Game 1 of Boston versus Golden State. Right now, Golden State favored by 3.5 at home in a 212.5 total game. These teams have been incredible during the playoffs. Boston number 2 in defensive rating, number 1 in net rating. Golden State number 1 on offense and number 2 overall. This should be an incredible series, and we got some amazing values over on PrizePicks. So we got 2 days of shows for you. Let's get into the action. My number 3 play over on PrizePicks for the Celtics is Jayson Tatum over 26.5 points. If you look at the season stats, this has been okay. In 36.5 minutes of playing time on average during the season, Tatum averaged 26.7 points per game. That's a razor-thin line. He hit the over in just 48% of his starts, but we've seen a major boost in playing time, especially in close games. Tatum has averaged 41.1 minutes during the playoffs, and that's lifted his scoring average to 27 points per game. He's at the over on this 26.5 line in 61% of his starts. He hit the over in 4 of 7 games against Miami, but I think arguably Miami is a tougher defensive team for Tatum than Golden State. Not to say that they are going to do everything in their power to limit Tatum in scoring, Golden State is, but still, that's easier said than done. We also have another finals minutes boost projected for Tatum here. We got him projected for 43 minutes, 7.6 rebounds, and most importantly, just over 29 points. In over 60% of our latest simulations, Jayson Tatum is going over 26.5 points. My second favorite PrizePicks bet for the Celtics is Al Horford over 9.0 rebounds. On the season, he had 10.5 points and 8 rebounds per game in 30.4 minutes, but this is another player on the Celtics who has had a huge minutes boost in the playoffs. We see this every year from many teams in their core rotations. He's up to 36.7 minutes per game, and that's lifted his rebounding average to 9.6 rebounds per game. He's at the over in 53% of his starts. And his per 36 minutes, they've actually increased as you go through the playoffs. The playoff average is 9.4 rebounds per 36 minutes, and in the conference finals, he averaged 9.6 rebounds per 36 minutes. That's a nice trend, despite him hitting the over on the prop line just 50% of the time during that Eastern Conference final matchup. Golden State was just slightly above average in total rebounds per game allowed during the regular season. They were a little bit better during the playoffs, but not enough to take me off these base rates for a player like Horford. We got him projected for 36.5 minutes, 11.5 points, and most importantly, 10.1 rebounds. In nearly 2/3 of our latest simulations, Horford's going over 9.0 rebounds. Now, before I get into my final play, my number 1 play over on PrizePicks, just want to remind you guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell too, so that you always know when we're going live. You guys know what to do. And if you could give me, Matt Savoca, a follow on Twitter at Draftaholic, that's always much appreciated as well. Also want to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor, PrizePicks, the best place to play daily prop-based contests. And you can use promo code Awesemo to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus. There are so many ways to play over there. You can mix and match sports and make cross-sport entries, and a 3-player flex play. All you need is 2 out of 3 right. You get 1.25x your money. Get all 3 right, it's 2.25x your money. Play all 3 in a power play, get all 3 right. Now it's 5x your entry fee. Easy as that. Download it in the App Store or Google Play, or play over on prizepicks.com. Okay, let's get into my number 1 play for the Celtics in the NBA Finals Game 1. And my number 1 PrizePicks play for the Boston Celtics for Game 1, it's Derrick White over 2.5 rebounds. I've grown an affinity for these very low overs, especially for players who are projected to play upwards of 30 minutes here. Now, we don't have him playing quite that much, but it's a possibility here. He averaged 28.5 minutes per game during the regular season and averaged 3.5 rebounds per game. He was on the over on this prop line in 68% of his starts. Yeah, the playing boost has not been there like it has been for Horford or Tatum. He's still at just 27.5 minutes per game during the Eastern Conference Finals, and in the playoffs, it's just at 25 minutes per game. But his per 36-minute rebounding stats have looked better than ever. He's actually hit the over on this 2.5 rebound line in 71% of his starts during the playoffs. Don't look too much into the fact that it was just 50% over rate in the Eastern Conference Finals. Golden State just average among playoff teams in defensive rebounding percentage and total rebounding percentage, and top 2 in pace. So you could see a lot of shots all together. We've got Derrick White projected for 29 minutes here in the NBA Finals and 3.7 rebounds in 70% of our latest simulations. Derrick White goes over 2.5 rebounds. And that is going to do it for my top 3 plays over on PrizePicks for the Boston Celtics in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. To recap, Jayson Tatum over 26.5 points, Al Horford over 9.0 rebounds, and Derrick White over 2.5 rebounds. 3 overs for the Celtics here. And remember, use promo code Awesemo to get up to a $100 first match deposit bonus, so you can play any of these 3 bets or any of the 3 Golden State Warriors bets we will have for you tomorrow. Truly no better time to get into the action over on PrizePicks. We got you covered with all the coverage leading up to tip-off throughout the NBA Finals. Until next time, I'm Matt Savoca from Awesemo.com. We'll see you guys later.